Anybody know about, do you? What can you tell me about it?
I know the water cycle.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
What does it start with?
Water from oceans, lakes, and rivers.
There you go. So, yeah, and what goes next?
So when the lakes and rivers are like that, then it goes into the clouds and it rains for condensation and something.
Yeah, so like she said, so there's water in the lakes and the rivers, and there's water in the plants too. And what happens is as the sun beats down on that, it evaporates, right? Go ahead.
And then it goes down, and then it turns into gas in the cloud, and then when there's too much cloud in the sky, it can't hold itself.
Right.
So it rains, and I think that's condensation.
Precipitation. So yeah, you're one off all the way around. So it evaporates, right? And then when it goes up in the sky, it gets cold. And when it gets cold, it forms into clouds. So those clouds that you see, even though it's really hot, well, there's none today, of course. Even though it's really hot out, when you get clouds, they're actually kind of cold. So the water turns into a gas from the ground. It goes up. When it cools down, it turns back into a liquid. And then it falls from the clouds as rain. And then when it hits the ground, what happens? What do the plants do when it hits them?
It waters it so they could bloom or
They soak.
grow more.
Yep, they soak it up, right? And they use it to grow. And what happens to the water that doesn't get soaked up? Anybody? Oh, you're killing this. Give someone else a chance. And what happens to the water that hits the ground that doesn't go into the plants? Go ahead.
It goes into the oceans, lakes, and rivers.
Okay. And gutters, right? And then it goes. Go ahead.
And I think it also evaporates into the ground.
Yep, it does. It soaks into the soil in what's called the water table.
Or sewers.
Or sewers. So even though it's not raining, the grass still stays green, right? Because it still has water down in what's called the water table, which is kind of like an underground river or lake or ocean. So they can kind of pull up all the water from the ground, even if it hasn't rained in a couple weeks, and they can stay green. And they keep on putting that in the atmosphere, and then it just goes back in a circle again. It makes the clouds, and it falls, and it goes around. So the water that you guys are drinking today is as old as the earth is, really. Because it just keeps on going around in a circle.
Cool.
Yeah. Isn't that neat?
Like that water?
Like that water, yeah.